Seems like...
Oh, shit.
Hey everybody, this is RJ with the Bad Dinner Guests. I'm here with Kevin and Shawn B as usual. Well, it hasn't been as usual recently, really. Kevin, how you been?
It's good to have you back, man.
It's good to be back. You guys kind of, I'm glad to see you guys again. You guys have kept the wheels rolling on this shit for sure. It seems like I've been completely out of the fucking recording world. I don't even know if I'm talking to my microphone right now, right?
Is it recording? Are you here?
I think so.
Right.
I don't even have headphones in. That's how fucked up. Yeah, it's been a while.
I think it's on.
Right on.
Look, I put a new logo up. Do you like it?
Ooh.
Do you like what I did?
That's how long I've been gone?
Look what I made for you. I feel like a cat
For me?
dragging a dead body out.
I do appreciate it.
Well, it's just cool. It's like I kind of figured out how to do two things in OBS, so I feel a little accomplished.
I'm proud of you.
I even cut my own Audacity files. Like, you know, it's great. You know, okay, I gotta stop stroking. I feel like
I've always admired your go-getter attitude, Kevin. I do like the new logo, though. I gotta say, now that you've made one, my friend that's like graduated college for art and design and all that shit.
Name dropper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say her name because I want you to like still be her friend, but she was giving me so much shit for that.
For the picture that I took of
just the logo itself. And I mean, dimensionally, it didn't make sense as a logo. It wasn't fitting the...
No,
so.
but I was just more of a... If you see a Twitter or Facebook page with no logo, then that's why...
What is it, an egg you get?
Mm-hmm.
What if you would have just put BDG in an egg?
I don't know. But, I mean, we have like 8 alternate logos now. I love the cat wearing headphones. We also have one that's like a
that's my
microphone,
favorite.
but those are a little blurry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so I've been stuck just trying to mess around on some free apps and stuff. But anyway, Shawn B.
What's up, buddy?
You're quiet over
Shawn
there.
B's here. Where you get?
I snuck in through the back door, but no,
That's a euphemism.
yeah, it is.
You're on probation. Don't admit to that on air.
I always admit to it. Always. Anyways, funny story. I gotta get into that after introduction's over. But no, I do have a funny story about backdoors and offending women. Remind me, please.
Shawn, I looked at you and knew you had a funny story about backdoors and offending women.
I think the first time I met you, you had a funny story about offending women. I might have met you because of a moment when you were offending a woman in a funny manner. Speaking of which, are those testicles in a mason jar?
No, sir. This is not testes. This just so happens to be moonshine with cherries in it. Cherry freaking moonshine.
There are about 14 cherries in that thing. I think that's disgusting.
I'm going to eat all 14 of these cherries because none of you like cherries. So I'm stuck with all the cherries in my jar. Yeah.
Well, I want a before and after photo, so hold off on that ball chugging for a second if you could.
All right, that's fine.
Wait till I get my old... I bought a disposable camera for today's episode, so as soon as I get to a Walgreens, we'll be able to scan them in. I think that's still a thing, right?
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll agree to that.
Yeah, there's a scanner.
Yeah,
somewhere.
they still have them.
Yeah, I saw them yesterday, actually, at the store.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Awesome.
Dude, actually recently, well not recently, like a couple months ago, I found, like during all the chaos and moving and all the shit's been going on, I found at my mom's house in a box. It's
Vibrator?
like no.
Was it made of ivory?
It was not a vibrator. Although, if it was, it'd been kind of cool because I wouldn't have to buy a sex toy. I could just like, if I'm chilling with a chick, I'm like, hey, let me pull out my disposable camera real quick and, massage the area.
Did you say it would be kind of cool if you found your mom's dildo? Can we go back to that for half a second? Did I mishear? Am I out somewhere?
I was talking about the camera that vibrates.
I almost did.
A camera that vibrates?
Yeah. I was saying if the fucking camera...
Because the way I heard it, it was like, I thought I found my mom's dildo, and then I was like, well, that would have been cool, because next time a chick comes over and I don't have a butt plug, I can grab my mom's dildo. That is how I heard it. We'll go to the tape later, but...
Again, I got your back here, Kevin. Yeah, I heard it. Actually, I saw him write it down and sign it with a notary.
That's what that is. I thought that was his diploma.
I can't keep any secrets with you fucks. I tried to do that on the sly, dude. But anyways.
You know what? I'm texting this to you, Kevin. Can you share to Facebook and Twitter that we're live right now? I don't know why I'm wasting all this time and zoning out.
Sausage
yeah, I'm just going to do it.
We're going to be...
That's why I had no idea what just occurred in your conversation because I was trying to tell you, could you share that because I'm not on the laptop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Right on. Let's just make that sausage.
Yeah. Just speaking of which, it's time for me to do the final introduction. Just in case you hear some clawing around, I'd like to introduce our mascot, good old Newt Dog. He is in the building. He's currently taking a nap, but we may hear from him later. Exclusive interview of Newt D-O-double-G.
Oh, an exclusive interview.
Coming live. Yeah, I'm going to ask him a few questions. Like, do you want a potty?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
And his favorite, the crowd favorite, do you want a treat?
And I'll have to probably refuse a few beer attempts. My dog is an alcoholic.
We
discussed this last night.
Problem.
Yeah, it's the yeast or something.
I was doing some thinking though. I've never had a cat that enjoyed alcohol a whole lot. I've had multiple cats that I've seen enjoy marijuana, not my marijuana. But we had a cat that lived in the woods, basically, and when people would be smoking in the garage at night, it would come out of the woods and hang out with them, but only once you guys started smoking. And, like, that aroma would happen, and then, like, 10 minutes later, it would just be in the garage chilling with you all, getting high. And, like, it would chill and get petted. It was a nice-ass cat. And then it would just, like, leave. But, like, my dogs have never enjoyed that stuff, or dogs that, like, my roommates have had or anything, but all the dogs have liked alcohol. I'm kind of wondering if that goes along with the personality types of people that likes cats and dogs, maybe. But maybe not. But maybe dogs just don't like to get that kind of fucked up, but cats, like, they like to get spaced out, you know?
Yeah. Fuck around and go climb up a tree and get fucked up.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome to see.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Yeah, that was probably a shitty premise.
Now I feel like I just missed out again. Did Shawn just say it'd be cool to watch a cat fall out of a tree and die?
No, that's not what I said.
He didn't
Cool.
say
I figured I'd zoned out. See, I hear what I want to hear. Little bit about me. But I was doing that chore for you, and the last thing I heard you say something about something falling out of a tree, and then the last I had heard, we were talking about cats mistaking catnip or marijuana for catnip.
Oh no, they weren't even mistaken for catnip. It knew what it was. Like it would come out of the woods for it.
You can't read a cat's mind, dude.
Yeah, but they smell completely
Catnip
different.
And weed look kind of alike. I've seen
It
Workaholics
didn't
about
see it. It smelled it.
Workaholics did it, man. It's been proven.
And you don't
They're
burn
like
catnip.
Mythbusters.
You don't burn catnip.
Not with
They
that
don't inhale
attitude.
that shit.
Oh, shit.
Kevin, how much did you pay for a gram of catnip in high school?
That fire shit, it was 15.
I feel like it's still label on the bag.
It was catnip mixed with that K2 stuff. Legitimately, I did kind of get high, but it was due to a lack of oxygen for the coughing fit that I had afterwards. But I could still hear "Stairway to Heaven" in my subconscious. It was pretty cool.
That is a really roundabout way for some autoerotic asphyxiation.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
You got to cough to get off. You know, the smokers say that. But there's a.
You wonder where that came from.
Occult. There's two meanings to everything.
Yeah.
So when they say you got to cough to get off, there.
I didn't realize.
Might be talking about a little something else.
Yeah. Funny story, children.
Let me tell you about how I met your grandmother.
Oh shit.
Don't. Speaking of, I can't help but to do the speaking of segue. Don't you have some? Speaking of how I met your grandmother, don't you have some interesting dilemma? I feel like we haven't had you on air for a month or two. There's got to be some new update. Like what's been up? Is it?
I was living in a van basically for
By
a
the
minute.
river?
Yeah, see that's the chick I've been seeing that she was making that joke like every night. And I was just like, I don't want to pay rent right now. I don't have to. I can just stay in a motel like when I need to get a shower and like chill. And I'll save money on other nights.
She was still letting you hit it. So
yeah, right?
Score one for the homeless folks.
Right.
Like, hey,
For real, right?
What's up, man? That's a victory.
I wasn't homeless. But
MVP.
if you tell the hospital your address is 1998 Chevy Astro, they don't laugh. I really thought they might. No, they didn't.
Did they write it down though?
No, the billing guy just
Boulevard?
stared at me. But real talk, they might have thought I was on drugs, you know? He might have been like, dude, this. We asked him where he lived, and he told us what kind of vehicle he drove. He might not have gotten it. It wasn't an open mic, you know? But I found it hilarious. Other than that, I don't know. There's just general debauchery that comes with that for a while. But settling down like a gentleman.
Were you starting to feel like you were turning into a savage? Like
no, honestly, I thought I was getting too comfortable to be like realistically
in your van?
Yeah, like no,
shit.
I'm so like I don't really give that many fucks about like where I sleep or anything like that. I just want to like have fun and like do whatever I like doing, and like it didn't really affect my lifestyle that much because I still went to it was more money to spend at the bar. Like I could get a motel, like I said, if I really wanted one,
right?
But I just didn't. I don't know. I could save the money and spend more doing other shit I enjoy doing, or get a motel for like a weekend with somebody else and like go out. It was just cool. I don't know. But yeah, I was getting too comfortable with it for real. I was like, no, I got like plans to move in with these guys and shit. Like I should probably like get settled down so I get my shit sorted out and like, you know, I don't know.
That's cool. Well, shit, man. At least you got to enjoy a month or two, however long it was. I know it's been at least a couple months, right?
Yeah. I was in Kentucky like for a couple months more than I was in Ohio.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Back in my native land.
Yeah, they paid us a lot more to go down there.
I'm glad you said that because I was ready to make some jokes. So thanks.
That's hilarious.
Good save. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna go back to this thing now real quick.
That's funny.
What was there had to be at least one funny story from Kentucky. Like something had to have, no offense, Shawn. No, I would say the same thing about Indiana. Or even, I mean, I was born in Tennessee, guys. So I mean, I know I don't have any memories of it.
The cockfighting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was.
Holy shit.
There had to be something, yeah.
Like
the cockfighting.
I was wanting to come back to Columbus, and I had one job in Kentucky the next day. But like we called them and like pulled it ahead and told them I'd be there at 7. Well, I was calling him at 8. And like I'm on my way to your house right now, and he thought we weren't like showing up anymore. But like I didn't want to make that drive clear down there, and I really didn't want to like stay down there another night. I want to come to Columbus. So like I was at his house, and I got to his house at like 9:30 because he was on the other side of the state from me. And like I get there, and it takes me like an hour and a half to do his shit, and then I don't even get it activated. But like while I'm installing his stuff, he's like out there telling me about like what he's doing, and there was a bunch of plywood and like fencing in the way where I had to work. And he's like, yeah, we fight chickens. And his son was out there who's like 14. And I was like, oh, that must have been a joke. But they were all straight-faced as fuck. And I was like too tired. So I was like, they might figure, I just didn't hear him or some shit. And I just went on about my time. I didn't really think he was like, you don't just tell your cable how you fight chickens. But that night I like sold him cable. So I like had to go back out there another day.
Right.
And this dude's out there, and he tells me a little bit more about it because I saw all the chickens he had. It wasn't dark anymore. It was the middle of the day then. And, like, he starts telling me a little bit about it. Well, he has to go to the store, so his, like, girlfriend comes out and starts telling me all about it because she is really into this fucking cockfighting shit.
Holy shit, dude.
And, like, she's telling me about how they import them from out of state, and, like, you don't want to fight your own bloodlines, so, like, she breeds them, but she only sells them to, like, they have their own, like, underground registry of the shit, so you don't fight your own chickens and shit, basically.
Damn. But
yeah, she was totally cool about talking about like attaching the blades to their talons and stuff like that. I'm sitting there like, that is just like, it's so barbaric to me. Like, chickens aren't that smart to me. They're like an advanced worm, really. Man. But at the same time, I don't get into fucking blood sport like that, really. To me, it's not like, I don't know. It's dumb. It's really dumb, but it was just crazy for them to start talking about that shit.
Yeah, that's random as fuck. Like, really that's not something you're just like installing cable and then like, hey man, want to see my chickens that I fight?
Yeah.
Like, Except that's exactly what happened.
It is exactly what happened.
So
I didn't press it.
Universe 1, Shawn B 0.
Right.
I really did not press it at all. But then like we started talking about it a little bit, and like then she brought out some cigarettes and we started smoking. And then her 15-year-old came out and asked where his cigarettes was and accused me of stealing them.
Oh my goodness.
But these were the other kind of cigarettes. And I was like, you're 15.
Meth.
Your mom's here. Like, what the fuck is this shit? No, I didn't steal your fucking, no, it was weed.
Meth.
Yeah, I was like, no, I didn't steal your weed. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bud. Like, go look again. And then, like, he goes in his house again for, like, another 25 minutes. And then he comes out with this fucking big-ass bag of weed. And he's, like, 15 years old. And, like, his mom's telling me about cockfighting. This 15-year-old has, like, a big-ass bag of weed and, like, a nice-ass glass piece. And his mom's just, like, talking about cockfighting with her son, smoking a cigarette, packing a bowl.
Holy
in the middle
shit.
of fucking... It was really fucking surreal. And I was just admiring, like, the view on my way to their house. I'm like, God, this is a fucking beautiful state. Like, there's a purple skyline with some clouds underneath
that's
me.
beautiful, yeah.
And then I pull up to these people's house, and they just were like, fucking, we ruined this area. Like, the most backward shit.
Shawn, I have a side bet.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm putting the over-under at 4. So... how the over-under being 4, how many times do you think RJ had to stop himself from saying that's what she said during the cockfighting conversation? You going over or under?
I'm going over.
You going over, RJ?
Really not once.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet if
Not
I
one
were there,
time.
you would have been right. I bet if it
Well,
were me in RJ's position, it would have been 5 to 6.
They called them chickens.
True.
And I'm wondering if it's so they don't have to say the word cock. Like, I feel like if I lived in Niger, I would find any way not to say the name
Can't
of
say
my
that on
country.
the radio.
I know. But, like, you know, I'm saying, like, I just would find any way to, like, say something else. You know what I mean? So that might be why. But, yeah, it was very rare. But when I, like, asked her, like, how do you find, like, fights? Like, you can't just start, like, breeding these things and, like, asking people they want to fight your... It's not Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, and I guess they have, like, magazines. They just put ads in the back of it. But when we started talking about fighting them, like, and where they do it and shit, then she started about using cock a lot more
Yeah.
than chickens.
I bet
so.
you did.
Yeah.
See, there's one already.
Getting lucky in Kentucky, dude.
Well done. I have a
that.
question for you guys.
Yeah.
So I think we're all in agreement. None of us would watch a cockfight.
No.
Okay. But the question what I'm getting at is what level of blood sport would you watch? Because I once in high school watched a video of what are those crazy ass like desert spiders they have in like Afghanistan or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I've watched because a video of 2 of those that had been captured out in the wild. They built like a little pit and they had those 2 things fight it out. Or I've watched like a scorpion fight a tarantula. For some reason, bugs seem to be that like breakaway that most people have. You can have
Right.
people that would be like, no.
Well, their bones are
don't-
on the outside. So
Huh.
I said their bones are on the outside.
Yeah,
So
and they
don't
just
matter.
look freaky,
Yeah.
and it's easy to kill ugly things. That's propaganda 101. Like, go back and read any old newspaper and look at the cartoons, and you'll be like, holy shit, that's racist, but effective. Same thing with bugs. They're ugly, so we can kill them. Are you guys with me on that? Like, would you watch a scorpion fight another scorpion, or like a scorpion fight a tarantula, or do you just not want to see 2 animals pit against each other?
I'm not a fan of animals, man, fighting. But I think the sound of a scorpion, though, fighting another scorpion does sound pretty badass.
Right?
It really
watching
does.
What about scorpion versus tarantula, dude? Like,
That sounds
you know
pretty
how it
sweet,
go.
too. Tarantulas are some pretty intimidating motherfuckers, man.
Maybe that's what the entertainment will be in hell. Because I feel like that's, even by just saying this on air, that's where I'm going. But I'd watch it once.
You're making the assumption there's entertainment in hell. Like, I don't know.
It might not be there for me. I think it's going to be a lot different. I don't think it's going to be all gloom and doom and getting your skin peeled off. I think it's going to be a
That
lot of
was the hot
teasing.
part for me.
I think there's going to be a lot of teasing. Yeah, because then there's also like, there are going to be some people that go to hell who used to pay people to whip them in the back and cut them and stuff. So, like, what's that going to do? They're just
Well,
going to
that's why
spend
they're gonna
eternity
be celebrating.
ejaculating
Yeah.
uncontrollably. Like, oh, God.
Have you
Call
not
me
seen
Sally.
that documentary?
Like,
Have you not seen that?
of what? Constant...
There's a guy that, like, just nuts all day. He can't control it. He just has orgasms all day and he hates his life. And he'll just be walking on the road and fucking just come. And he hates it. I saw it on fucking Discovery Channel or some
Holy
shit.
shit.
So how did you guys follow Shawn around like that without him seeing it?
Have you eyeglass cameras?
Dick.
It's weird how he just talks about it on park benches sometimes. So.
It's called
He didn't even
the-
know we were recording. He just thought I was a random stranger. He was telling me all
It's
about it.
called Walking in Memphis with Shawn B.
Walking in Memphis. Like, that song just started playing in my head when you said that. I
welcome.
had the visual. I was like, oh my God.
You are welcome. So is it? RJ, would you eat a cherry that wasn't soaking in moonshine?
I don't like maraschino cherries,
Okay.
but like regular cherries I like a lot. I mean, I would eat that if there was like a reason to, but it already tasted pretty gross.
It's got a ton of alcohol in it.
I'll drink more Bud Light.
Dude.
Nice plug, asshole.
Bud Light, the drink of people who don't eat shitty fucking like... That stuff
Shitty,
tastes like...
though?
That's what I picture the shit they make in prison tasting like, though. It's still got the fruit
You
in
think
it.
it's toilet wine?
Basically, though, like that shit was never a thing anywhere but prison until like recently, though. They didn't leave that shit in there. They might leave a worm in there, so you'd be like, oh, there's a worm. But that shit being full of cherries, you'd be like, ooh, until just recently.
It might as well be full of worms. I'd be more likely to eat a worm than a cherry. But
oh, you're not going to eat one of those either?
I'm going to eat one. I'm determined that I'm going to eat one. Shawn
I
is
say we
convinced
go
I wanna
ahead
eat
and do
one.
our moonshine drinks because now you guys have me really want to taste one of these cherries, and I don't want to like do it while they're still drinking here.
I see what he's doing.
See, what
I'm
I
saying?
would
See
have done
he's
with
doing here?
that is like strained
he
the
projects it
liquor
onto you.
into a different container and kept the cherries on the side so you could, parcel them out as wanted.
I think you're getting a little too technical here. It's moonshine. You only drink it out of the mason jar. I'm gonna put that poll up. Actually, can you drink moonshine out of anything other than a mason jar? And it better come back 65% no.
Right.
You don't put moonshine in a wine glass.
Who's fucking
Also,
saying a
Shawn, I
wine
wanna
glass?
clear something up. Was my
Okay,
birthday
straw man
wine?
this shit. Suddenly a wine glass. I just said a container. I didn't say a fucking
dude,
wine glass.
I can't not straw man. That's like my devil's advocate. Like I have to do.
Well,
it.
I'm in the room.
So you're here to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just kept talking like I wasn't going to notice. I don't know. Go ahead.
No, it's like in court. Once it's out there, it's out there. You can defend yourself all you want, but once Johnny Cochran says it,
Your Honor, I want to strike that from the record, though. And can you tell the jury not to use it? In
can't
account?
strike it from the news feed. Court of public opinion says that you drink moonshine out of a wine glass now.
Dude, I might have in my lifetime already drank moonshine. I'm not saying that hasn't happened.
See? Boom. See? And that's how people get arrested for speeding tickets. Yeah, just boom. Just self-indictment right there. Yep.
This guy.
Drinking moonshine, I'm not fucking going to get arrested for that shit. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you just keep thinking that.
Yeah.
Shawn's about to do a little gulp of gulp.
Now, is
Yep.
that real moonshine, Shawn? Is that like from some dude that you met that sells the shit, or is that like
My Uncle
store bought moonshine? Maybe.
No, this is a dude. Okay, little background story.
Yes.
I helped my lady friend, his dad.
Name dropper.
I helped her dad move some furniture and shit yesterday. So he broke me off for a little quart of this. It's like a thank you or whatever. I don't know. But he just randomly gave me this, and yeah, it was awesome. So
I can't wait to cut that audio later to make it sound like his lady friend's dad butt fucked him. It's gonna be so great. I can do that stuff now. Oh my god, it's fantastic. Thank you, Shawn.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's a belated birthday present right there.
But yeah, that's funny as fuck. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take my first drink. I'm going to pass this cup of juice around the room.
So I'm gonna periscope it or some shit. You're out here narrating.
Before you do that, there's some trash on the floor I gotta pick up real quick.
You gotta get some trash. Well, I feel like I should be playing some sort of intermission or elevator music. Sort of do. I used to go out to parties and stand around 'cause I was too nervous to really get down.
There it goes, people.
Let's
Oh,
clean
wait.
up. Oh no, he's
Oh,
not.
wait, we're
That's
not.
okay. No, you can do a shot. Go
I
ahead.
thought I was supposed to do it while you were singing. I thought we were
It's
putting
okay.
on a little
No,
show here.
it's okay. Yeah, I'll
No, if we were gonna
record you
play a
later, bro.
song
Just
for
do
you
your shot.
drinking, it's gonna be.
It's your world. I'm
John.
living. There's plenty of drinks to be had.
So I just put fucking trash up for nothing. Asshole.
No, man, but
Now
it's
he's
like I'm
wasting
not
all
a
of our
robot.
times.
Now
I can't do both at the same time.
The goblet of awesomeness is and now in Kev's hands.
More hands, Kevin.
People.
Rise to the occasion. I don't know. Grow an extra arm if you have to.
That's what I say to little Kevin in the bathroom before a big moment. I'm like, you got to rise to the occasion.
Do you think it would be fun to have two dicks?
No.
No.
I don't think it would be either. Like, it sounds cool. Like, yeah, I got 2 dicks, chick. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Put one in the butt, one in the muff. You know what I mean? But I don't think it would be nearly as cool as the idea of it would be. You know, that's like one of those things, like, that sounds cool. But then if you actually had that going on, it's like you would probably get really easily fucking annoyed with it.
I don't think you get laid that much.
My argument against it is like my same argument against like most false flags. Is why would you like leave yourself opportunity for more to go wrong? Like that is just like one more dick to be like too small, or for somebody else to have like 2 huge dicks and you only have 1 huge dick, or like what if one of them is deformed but the other one is fine? You got 2. It's just one more thing to be fucked up that you got to worry about. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a point.
Just one more reason to just
get that logic. Or if you had like a 1 big dick and then 1 little dick, you know what I mean?
That might be. Like, I've seen some vibrators like that. So maybe you could like work with that real well.
I appreciate how you were able to turn the topic of 2 dicks into a way of still finding a way to throw a jab at the conspiracy theorist when discussing the topic of 2 penises. That's well
because
done.
On the surface
that's
they sound good.
Of you, like,
yeah.
I'm gonna answer your question in a minute, but this is what I hate about what conspiracy theorists do.
But it sounds good in the beginning, like most conspiracy theories. That's what I was saying. Like, it's just weird that it's a coincidence that my argument's the same. It's just more like why would you want to open yourself up to more going wrong?
Oh yeah, no, it was a tip of the proverbial cap.
But it sounds great. You get off twice, but what if you never get off again because one was real fucked up?
Do you get off twice though? We haven't gone into all those schematics.
You would think.
He did not specify. I mean, why? There's going to be 2 separate tubes.
Girls have a G spot and a clit, and then get off with both of them simultaneously.
You can't prove that.
That's true.
Videos or it didn't happen.
Right?
No.
He said no.
I mean, we don't have a video like portion on the website.
Kev's doing his drink. He's doing his drink, dude.
You're not narrating. Who are you, fucking Jim Nance?
I'm doing it, bro.
You just narrate.
I got the coverage for these fools. And down goes the drop. Right down his throat.
Looks like you're...
Kevin, what would you describe?
Drinking the juice,
dude, when you are
out of a
drinking,
brain.
it does look kind of freaky, though.
Oh, my God. And
when you look in the jar?
It tastes like boxed wine, kind of.
What? No. Boxed wine is like Bud Light. It tastes like I can deal with it.
It tastes
fucking watery.
like wine, man.
It's good, dude. Like it's fruity. It's got a nice little sweetness to it. Have you ever drank like straight moonshine?
Have you ever ate spoiled fruit on accident?
Yeah.
That's what this looks and tastes like.
I don't think so, man.
I mean, I'm doing it, but it's really fucking... It tastes like raisins.
Whatever, man. Talk shit about my shine. Get back. You don't get no more shine love. I'm just playing. But no, people, does this look spoiled fruit to you?
Like, yeah, that does.
Yeah.
That's what spoiled
fruit looks like. Jump on the Twitter feed and look at this. It's like black olives or something. It's just, ugh.
You guys
I don't want any of that. I do not want it. Go ahead and take a sip. Show them what's going down. Num nums. Now I want you to eat a cherry, and then touch yourself.
I can do one of those 2 things.
Eat the cherry and then suck on a finger. Oh yeah. You going back for some more? Oh yeah. This is what's up, man. This is how. Ooh, see, he eats it too fast.
No, I can't eat too many of these because I have to drive later, so I can't be getting that fucked up.
Oh, well, wait.
That's why you should have like...
You guys, I am never getting in a car with either of you again. You're just incriminating yourself all day long. Oh, hey, Newt Dogg in the house. He's awake. Newt Dogg.
Is he licking his dick? Yep, he's licking his dick.
Shawn, say what's up to Wade, man.
Wade,
our boy Wade.
Is he checking us out right
Anthony.
now?
Yeah, say what's up.
What's up, Wade?
You met Wade before,
What's up, Wade?
Do you know
yeah,
Wade?
Dude. Yeah, Wade's my dude.
I feel like we all know Wade, but only one.
This is the only one you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real life.
I'd be willing to bet it's the same
He's
Wade.
The only Wade that matters.
That's fair.
Can your Wade run a 4.240? Backwards?
Maybe. Dude, this might be the same Wade.
Wade, we love you, man. Come on an episode soon. I'm shutting down the live feed.
Wait, what does Wade do before you send that invite out?
Wade is dude, Wade's been he was in you need to watch Spectre, man. Here I'm gonna plug our own short film. Wade was like my co-director on that. He was in it. We've done some work with him before. He's a photographer.
Different Wade.
He's I think he's doing some physical training and stuff back in our hometown. So he's been disconnected. He used to live with Shawn B.
Yeah.
Before there was a Bad Dinner Guest, there was almost a Bad Dinner Guest house. It would have been the Yacht Club house. We had 2 other guys from my hometown living down here. We were trying to do the short film business. One went to go beat up dudes professionally. So we got that going for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were asking what level blood sport people would watch. That is the only level I'll watch.
Usually, like, as long as humans are beating
If
the
you're
shit out of
making
each
the
other and
conscious
breaking each other.
decision.
Because no one dies in
Yeah.
that.
Even if people died, if you're
You
making
would
the
watch
conscious
that?
decision, if you and me signed, if it was just people that were suicidal and had cancer and they were like, I want to go out fighting to the death. Like it was just one of those
Fucking
dudes. Well, have you
dope.
seen a dog like after it gets in a fight with another dog and it is the happiest you'll ever see your dog.
Yeah.
And it's stupid because you feel bad that you let your dog get in a fight, but they look so fucking satisfied. There might be a dude out there or 2 dudes out there. They're just like, yeah, I want to fight somebody to the death. If you sign a contract for that, who am I to stop you? I don't own you. Like, fuck it. Would I watch it? Maybe. Probably not.
I would check it out
Okay.
at least once.
I
And if
appreciate your argument there. I see.
Donald
I see what
Trump
you're saying.
versus why can't I think of fucking North Korea's leader's name off the top of my head? They all sound the same.
Kim Jong.
Un.
It's a Jong. It's
Yeah,
an
it's
Un or
Un.
an ill or
Ill's the one that died recently, or semi-recently. I'd watch Donald Trump fight Kim Jong-un to the death. I would. Would you guys not?
I
I feel like that would be-
to the death, man.
What?
I don't know, man.
Have you never watched? Did you not watch Saddam getting hung? Or the fucking Facebook Live video of that dude just shooting the random stranger?
I mean, I saw that video,
And you
but
know
I wasn't
what-
like, oh yeah, you get that.
But you
old
knew what
man.
you were going to watch before you watched it, didn't you? You knew the dude was going to get shot.
Yeah, but I was watching it as a conspiracy theorist and being like, I want to see if this even looks halfway real. 'Cause, the one when I saw the one where the reporter got shot, it just it didn't seem believable that all 3 of those people, that no one saw that dude walking up to them with a gun, and then you watch her get shot at point blank range, but yet she still manages somehow to run away. And that whole thing just seemed like a really bad hoax. And so when I
the
heard
news
this
reporter?
Steve Stevens, the one with the news reporter got shot,
Yeah.
you watch that video, you're kind of like, I don't know about it. All of this just looks weird to me. And so I watched the Steve Stevens thing with that whole I don't want to see this. I don't want to see an old man get shot, but I want to verify that it actually looks real and passes my visual smell test. And of course, the only video they post is one that's been edited because of the graphic nature of the video. So none of us have even actually seen, except for
You
the
can't
few
get on
people.
Live Leak or eFucked or something like that and find
For
it?
what I've seen, every version of the video that I've tried to find in an article, and what was interesting is it wasn't until about a day after the event that they started disclosing in the articles that it was an edited video. Originally, they were presenting it as is, just saying, okay, here's the video.
Steve Stevie's one?
Yeah, the one where he shot Robert Godwin. And then now if you go check articles, you'll see they'll say this video has been edited. And the reason they use is, for the family of the victim's sake.
I would appreciate it as a family member, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not arguing against it. I'm
get
just
back up the
saying it is
conspiracy,
what it
but-
is. When you see a video and you've been told ahead of time that it's edited, you're like, well, it's what the conspiracy theorists will use.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting it didn't happen. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that guy didn't kill 13 people.
They only found the one.
I'm pretty sure some of that was for show, and the whole thing was weird.
Yeah. I loved watching that, though.
The what?
Not the video. I refused to watch the
like,
video.
what? I was like, huh?
Yeah, no,
Come again?
I refused to watch the video. As soon as it was described what happened, I was like, okay, I don't need to see this. Somebody told me what happened. Enough people said that it's what happened. But my friends on Facebook, as it's happening, are all reporting different fucking narratives of what's going on. They're breaking it to their friends. So it'll be there's a guy that just shot 3 girls and he's on his way across the state. Another person would be like, yeah, this dude just shot some random stranger and streamed it. And somebody else would be like, this dude shot his girlfriend. It was and I knew they were all talking about the same person, but they all read one fucking headline from one of the clickbait websites they must follow on their Facebook. Right. And then they re-report it they're fucking reporters. I don't know.
Oh, that's great.
But it was just funny to see all of that fucking confusion get out there real quick. And it turns out the only person he shot was that one dude. I really think this dude was just going he was snapping basically, and he worked up the fucking whatever it takes to pull the trigger the one time, and then he couldn't do it again. I really think he just went crazy, and he was like, probably just got off the phone with his girl or just tried to call her, or she just said, fuck it, you're a pussy or some shit. And then he like, that gave him his fucking what he needed to do, the one fucking thing. And then he couldn't be that guy again because he was never that guy his entire life. He was never a bully. You know what I mean? Like, it was just that one, like, you just see people snap, you know?
Right.
And then, like, right out, you've probably lost your temper.
Yeah, but I ain't never won.
Yeah, for
Roll
sure.
up on a stranger,
but you're not
blow his brains out type of angry.
I'm not defending it by any measure.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, it's people legit just lose their shit sometimes. So, you know, like, I'm sure there's at least a dude or two in prison that's probably legitimate good dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My buddy Deontay, I mean, he went to jail for some serious shit, and he's honestly like
name dropper.
It's my boy, man.
Thank you. He beat me to it.
I mean, but I'm convinced. You know, I mean, dude, like, I knowing him growing up, he was never the type to do what he did. But it's like, you know, sometimes, I mean, shit, you snap. You know, and it's like, you at least
you looked 18. What can you say?
That's not like that.
I'm about to snap after watching this footage of you eating these cherries again.
I had
to get it up there for the live viewers. They just had to see what we were talking about. Just like,
so
might as well be eating dingleberries, man. Like,
You guys are so much fucking so big of haters, man.
I'm gonna get mine. Don't worry. I gotta get one in soon. I was afraid you were about to eat that whole jar right there. You had to stop yourself. I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna have to work to eat those things. You had to stop yourself.
There's Newt Dog.
Newt Dog.
Where can they watch this at? The Bad Dinner Guest Facebook page?
Oh yeah, it's on our Facebook or our Twitter.
Because these videos don't cross post, right? So they have to follow our page to see those videos.
Yeah, but I took care of you. If you follow our Twitter feed. I just posted the link. That's actually where we just watched it from our Twitter feed. Yeah. So boom, little self stroke there. It's time for me to open a beer.
Oh, so that one is mine?
Yeah, that one's yours. I wrote Kev on this one in Sharpie, but it wiped
I really
off.
thought that was Sean's and this one was yours, and I was like, God,
Sean
I gotta go to the
doesn't get
kitchen
beer.
soon. Yeah, he did just eat a bunch of cherries.
Cherry water.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
It's some good stuff, Maynard.
Do you think Newt would eat one of those cherries?
I'm afraid of what would happen if Newt ate one of those cherries.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, this is why I need a dog of my own.
Yeah, poison your own dog.
That's the plan.
Yeah. He's just over here trying to get some mic time.
He's just
I didn't notice
him.
him. How did he
I don't know.
ninja his way all the way around the room to now he's laying at my feet?
Stealth as fuck. At least he ain't, making noise on the microphones.
Yeah, we'll give him that.
I remember the old studio. We had a lot more problems with that.
There were just we had a lot of noise invasions back in the day.
The good old days.
Do we have like a drinking game we can play or something?
Oh, I mean, there's a bunch of drink games, but for 3 people, it's kind of hard to do a drinking game, It's kind of a 4-person activity.
That's fair. I just feel like, we got on a serious topic there for a minute, and it really feel like it kind of deadened things out, and now it's all kind of quiet in here and somber. And I'm just trying to change the pace up. Like, we got the energy back up. This is live, fellas.
That's fair.
I'm about to take a nap over here, and this is my lifeline.
Sleepy.
But sometimes you have to take a nap to get the energy back up, Kevin.
Was it Calling All Angels? Was that Train? That terrible ass song?
I think so.
Oh yeah,
I believe it was.
yeah. I knew you would know it.
Yep. Yep. I had a fucking radio in a car at one point. I'm sorry. I've gone grocery shopping before. I think we've all heard. You knew it. How you gonna fucking insult me when you're the one that referenced it?
It took you a second, but you got there. This is what I do. This is how I make my existence. This is why I'm here. Because in these situations, like, that's all you. If you're on the radio or whatnot, you're just a hypocrite all day long. I can do that. I just make fun of people for. I feel comfortable making fun of someone for doing something I do because I would willingly accept being made fun of.
Here's
for
what
doing
pisses
it.
me off, though, is not only did you insult me for it, that song is fucking stuck in my head.
I know. I am the worst.
So I'm
and I
probably going to
love
end up
it.
listening to Train later. And I'm going to be drunk.
And they say mind control isn't real.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So thank you for that, Kevin.
Yep. Yep.
We were talking about that bad taste in your mouth when you were doing something and it reminded you of some shit with somebody else.
You guys talking about that butt smell again?
Yeah. Train. Every time I hear it, now I'm gonna be pissed at you though.
So RJ,
So
did
now
you?
every time you smell a girl's butt from behind, you're gonna also hear "Calling All Angels" by Train.
Oh, that
Get
happens.
flaccid as fuck.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Yes.
Oh my god, I just ruined your sex life. Part of
RJ,
it.
did you get? Did you have to use your Flying J rewards card while you were in Kentucky at all? You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
I believe he's asking if you've gotten any van hand jobs. Is what I think.
While
we're getting at.
doing the van life in Kentucky and shit, did you get any random like
I had some JJs.
Yeah, you know
What's
what I
a
mean?
JJ?
That's a handy J, but I just
I hang out
didn't
with some
like
people.
saying
Like
that many
I had,
syllables.
like I got a motel a couple times. I had like people hang out. And we went and like got food and went to the bars and shit. But I didn't like pick anybody like random up in Kentucky.
Did you dig at some Kentucky Strange though?
No, I didn't. I talked to one chick at a local bar down there because I went to some dive joints. Like I looked purposely for like a local dive bar with food, and like just skipped over because there's Buffalo Wild Wings and all that shit down there.
Right.
But like I would look for those kind of things. And the one I went to, like everybody in the bar was kind of like they didn't fuck with me. They didn't like talk to me a whole lot or anything. But nobody like gave me weird looks or anything most of the night. And there was like a live cover band. And they had like some original shit, and I can't remember. I texted you that they did a mashup of two separate songs. Wasn't Me and something else. I can't remember what it was, but it was funny as hell. But yeah, like I was like kind of just making like this chick was at the bar once, and like when her and her friend came up, I was just like, "Where the fuck am I?" And I was on my phone, and they were like, "Why? How the fuck don't you know where you are?" And I was like, "I literally just Googled like bar with restaurant and went to it. I'm not from around here." And like we talked for like 2 minutes, but like I was being kind of like short. I didn't fucking like I didn't want to get beat up there. Everybody there has guns. But like they walked away, and like I've been there for like an hour and a half just drinking and watching, and her friend leaves, and we kind of like looked at each other a couple times, but like after her friend left, as soon as her friend left the bar, she walked over and started talking to me. And like we talked for like 15 minutes or so, and then everybody in the bar decided we've been talking too long. And like one at a time, people started making their way over to like talk to her. And some of them would leave after they talked to her, but most of them would just go sit back down. And then like as soon as they'd sit back down, me and her would get to talk for like another 30 seconds, and another fucking like out of towner would fucking, yeah, it was fucking crazy as fuck. They really like, and she wasn't even from that town. She was from like 35 minutes away too.
Oh shit.
They just didn't want some fucking stranger picking up fucking, I don't know. It's kind of
like
funny.
a real peacock fest right there.
It really was, but like at the same time, I don't know. Like I'm a stranger with an Ohio ID at this Kentucky bar.
They don't know what's on your ID.
I mean, the
They
bartender
hang it-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think the bartender was like telling other customers like, "Hey, go make sure this dude's not about to rape this girl"? Like,
I mean, like, it would not surprise me if one of the times I went outside, if one of the dudes that's there every night at the bar, like, asked who the fuck I was. It was that kind of, like, hometown bar. If he would have been like, hey, what's his story? Because she saw my ID, you know what I mean? And, like, I was paying cash. Like, there's a lot of reasons to be a little... I don't know. I didn't hate it so much. It was kind of funny to me. But if she was my sister, I would want everybody at that bar doing that shit. At the same time,
sister, you wouldn't be talking to her.
exactly.
At the bar,
I'm just saying, if it was you at the bar, but I don't know you, I would probably do the same shit if I was that old dude that's in the bar every night, and you see some drunk bitch just walk up to the stranger that's not even from the state, and like I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. See, I like to people watch, but I wouldn't be in anybody's business like that. I don't know. My goal in life is to make sure I don't become that old dude. Like I don't stay in any one place long enough to be that dug in, to have my roots that far underground to where I'd be invested. I don't want to be the local unpaid bouncer at my local dive bar.
I want those old dudes to replace the cops because they're a lot chiller than cops, and they're waiting for shit to pop off, and they'll just sit there and kind of look at you. But as long as you're like, if they didn't even really cock block me, like I got her number, like it could have gone somewhere else afterward. They literally just kept an eye on her, like you know what I mean. It's not like that big. It wasn't. That's what you need in a community, or you have to have the alternative, or fucking I can just go as a stranger to enough bars and just date rape a bunch of bitches across the country because nobody's looking out for anybody. I was paying cash. She saw my ID once. I don't know. It's just not that bad of an idea to like, if you're that hometown kind of thing. It's not hard for somebody to pass through and like do some crazy murderous shit.
You guys are weird when you drink. Can I say that? Talking about like date rape and.
Well, no,
death
you're
and-
like, I'm defending these people for like looking out for this bitch. That's all. Because I like that people would look out for each other rather than the alternative. If we were completely sober talking at a coffee shop and they did that shit, I'd be pissed as fuck. But I don't know. It's just I wasn't mad.
That's fair.
I don't know how we even got on that fucking. Have you ever been cock blocked and not been mad about it though? Like, have you ever had like a dude like, or not, maybe not just a dude, but like people just kind of cock block you and you've been like, I kind of understand why they did that. Or am I the only one that can like find that empathy?
I don't know
for
about
that?
that. I understand why they did that part, but it's more like the couple times I have been cock blocked. I've never. Well, I shouldn't say that.
The
There was
couple times. That's
where I
basically
was
a name
cock
dropper,
blocked
isn't it?
that I wasn't upset about it because honestly, it wasn't like anything that I was really, really looking forward to. This is like those things where it's like, well, I could have got some, but it's not like I really was that into it. Like, if it would have happened, cool, I'd have rolled with it. But so that's happened to me a couple times. There's obviously, I think I've told a story on air before. Like, the chick I lost my virginity to, I had a chance to like smash her like years down the road. And fucking got cock blocked
With like
by
a truck
dude.
or a baseball
Like
bat.
an anvil or
Was this some like
grand
Wile E.
piano.
Coyote Roadrunner shit?
No, this is just some like hop on it and
Just hammer fist away.
pretty much.
comes
dude.
in an Acme box.
I've always wanted to fist a girl on her butt. But then like, when I really think about
There
it,
we
man.
go. That's what this
But what-
episode needed.
But
Okay.
but when I really think about it, man, I don't think I could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's those things like it sounds cool.
Does it?
But I'm sure like yeah, it does. But I'm sure like
I want
Is
to make
it-
that a poll too. Let's put that. I want to put that on the poll.
I don't know, because I don't want to. There's some things you don't want to know about the population around you, And that's one of those things. I just don't want to know.
Whether they want to be ankle deep or
Yeah,
wrist deep in some doo doo.
If you all want to be fucking, yeah, I don't want to know about it.
Well, for any ladies listening that like the idea of that, you can follow Shawn at sboogie_614 and get down in his DMs, and he will. You can slide into his DM, and he'll try to slide a fist up your butthole. Sounds like a fair trade to me.
Flavored lube or Vaseline?
none. Raw dog that ass, dude, with my fist.
Ooh.
I'm just playing. No, I'd probably use some Vaseline.
I don't know though. I think if we had both reacted and said, "Yeah, me too," I think he'd have been like, "Yeah, dude, totally. I'm a raw fist. I want to fucking
Try fist it.
yeah."
I've not been
yeah
me too for any of this, and he's still going for it. I don't know that that's true. I think this is honest Shawn B. That's what scares me a little bit about living
Let me
with
pop a
him.
couple more of them cherries, pun intended, and see where this goes.
Can we like make sure there's a sink in his like room?
What do you want to sink in his room for?
Because if he's fucking going wrist deep or further, let's say elbow deep, in his bedroom, and maybe Vaseline, maybe not, I don't want him using a communal bathroom sink to clean that off,
Well, I don't know why. I mean, if he leaves some on the ground, then we'll just do like we do with Newt and stick his nose in it until he cleans it up. And what we'll do is we'll handcuff Shawn with those pink fluffy handcuffs that he has, and then we'll put some of his duty on his nose, and the only way for him to get
I don't
the
see why
smell
Shawn
away
could get
is
off
he'll have to
twice
lick
for
it.
fucking up, though.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem fair that we would, like, reward him for, like, getting, just the wrong direction.
Don't look at it as rewarding him. Look at it as you're going to be rewarding yourself.
If we
Or
both,
at least that's how I'm looking at it. For me, the handcuff stuff, that part was for me.
it's reasonable.
Me with my hand on the top of Shawn's head saying "bad dog" while I rub his face in his own feces. That's when I get off. Like that's when
What
I'll
the
be like
fuck?
that guy that can't keep his khakis dry. I'll just be like, "Oh, he." I might have to have one of you guys do it for me.
It ain't gay. He had the handcuffs on.
I'll be standing in the shower with the curtain drawn and just like peeking from one side while watching one of you guys rub Shawn's face in his own dookie, and then I'll just be like blasting into the shower curtain. We'll have to get a new one after that.
It's
Just for your
disturbing,
guys'
like
sake,
how
that's
like
just-
turned on you would be by my face getting rubbed in some shit.
No, I
Remember I
mean,
was
maybe
talking
to
about
you
how
it
comfortable
is.
I got living in the van.
Huh?
Remember how I was talking about how comfortable I got living in the van?
You were jerking it in there, huh?
No, I was saying like at least I know I have like somewhere else to sleep on
He
these
didn't
nights.
completely deny it.
He really didn't.
Coming from a dude that got like. No, you didn't. Did you? What was the van? I don't remember that episode. I got to re-listen to it now.
Talking about
He's a
Timmy
really good
Hose?
guy.
Yeah, I know he's the van guy, but I just can't remember. Did you get you some in that van?
No,
Okay.
I got it handy. Wait, which incident
We'll
are
go
you
back to
talking
the
about?
tape.
Which incident are you talking about? There was
Yeah, I
two.
was
There
just
have been
wondering.
multiple times that Shawn has gotten his nut in a van for the record. So you got. That's why you've got to specify. He's like, which time? You know how many times I've fired off in that thing, man? Like,
Listen, sometimes I just look for an unlocked van. It might be my neighbor's. It might
I've
be at a
forgotten
grocery
about
store.
more nuts in that van than most people have had.
That's fair.
Air quote, Shawn B.
That's fun.
I pulled that from page 84 of my life. Yeah, the memoirs of a hustler, the Shawn B autobiography. There's like you've got like 8 semicolons in there. It's like the whole title of the book, like Shawn B, and then it ends with hashtag get with it.
Yeah.
And you have the hashtag on the title. I love it.
Would have to, man.
The action. You know what, guys? I have a confession to make, and I'm afraid because I think RJ's about.
I'm glad
to
you're getting
jump
out
over
of this
the
way
table.
before we move in.
Huh?
I'm glad you're getting out of this way before we all get together.
Yeah. So I forgot to order the pizza.
I figured you were waiting until we were done recording anyway.
So at some point, I'm gonna end up ordering a pizza here soon in a few minutes.
That's cool.
RJ handled that a lot better than I thought he would.
No, I've been filling up with refreshing Bud Light.
Damn, dude. I hope we get at least like $1.50 from this. Like if you're gonna sell out, at least like get a little something, right? Like I
Dude,
want
they
to
might sue me. They might not want to be associated with the content we've just covered.
YouTube
you know?
tells us that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, actually, we don't want to be associated with you. You're not allowed to monetize. I'll drink to that. Here's to another not eligible for monetization episode from Bad Dinner Guests.
Refreshing Bud Light.
Become
When
our
you're not making a
specialty.
profit, it's what you can afford.
It's definitely not water. Bud Light. At least it's not water. Bud Light. After 5, does it really matter what you're drinking?
That's why I start with the Jack and Cokes. And then, like, at a certain point, I want to drink. Like, it doesn't matter what's going down. So you switch to the PBR and the fucking Bud Light.
Bud Light, you'll thank us at 3 a.m. and hate us at 9 a.m.
I've never thanked them.
Never? Not even, like, during Vinegar Strokes? Shawn B's over here editing his Tinder profile.
Nah,
He's, like,
man.
writing a new bio. It's like, so I'm Shawn B. I'm a dog person. I don't really like cats. I prefer to only fuck in vans. If you're down to clown, I got the makeup. That's what it is. I'm gonna find it.
Wait, are
I'm
you a
gonna screen share
gigolo,
it.
Sean? Have you ever been a gigolo or
Juggling?
Juggalo? Not a
You're
juggling.
a juggler?
A juggalo.
Oh, Juggalo.
Oh, he juggles hoes.
No, I mean I have multiple friends and acquaintances
In that
that are
community.
into that thing, but it's not really
Swingers?
my thing. Juggling. But no, yeah, it's never been really my cup of tea. I mean, I've been to a few of their shows. And I respect that type of shit. Like ICP in particular, I respect them for what they like did with what they have, because they're not the most talented dudes in the world. And yeah, I'm going on record saying that, but they make bread, and their following is one of the strongest, most, you know, as far as longevity goes. They have a very loyal fan base.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, dude, I respect that. Anybody who can pull that off with not being the most gifted writers or entertainers in the world, they really did do some damage, and they made themselves a brand. So I do respect them. Like, I don't hate on them, but as far as the music goes, it's not necessarily my cup of tea. Like, there's a couple songs from them I like, but I've never been like, yeah, I'm a juggalo now. It's never been that for me.
Follow-up question, what is your favorite tea, if it's not ICP brand?
It's my favorite
Are
tea.
you like a honey and oil guy? Honey and oil. Green tea?
It's like sweet tea, man.
Like a sweet tea?
I mean, I can do green tea, too.
Some
You know?
chai?
I can't do
Oil in your
unsweet
tea.
tea.
What? Why would you put oil in tea? Oh,
Try it. You ever tried it?
like,
You just go ahead and try it. I'm telling you, I swear.
I
I would never want you to do that if it weren't disgusting. Or if it were disgusting.
I feel you.
Changers. Shawn, I feel like I've been more karaoke than you. You haven't been busting your acapellas out yet.
You really have been, man. I have been slipping on that. But yeah, so
I wish you had some like crazy internet story for me to look up. I want. We have screen share capabilities, since we can't. I yearn for the days when we have the camera, so people can see how animated Shawn gets, and then I'll maybe stop touching my beard every 5 seconds because there will be a camera on me. I'll twirl it, and then maybe Shawn like won't write love notes back and forth on air because people will be seeing him. Like I can't wait for the day we're live with the screen share going, and we've also got cameras on us, and I'll see Shawn over there like he is now, just texting away on his phone, and then I'll send him a quick text, and he'll dive into it, and he'll be like, "Get off your phone, dumbass, we're recording." It'll be fantastic. I look forward to that.
I have a fucking suggestion for the texting.
Did you put it in the box?
No.
Okay.
It's in other boxes because we're like, in this
but
temporary
see, that's the
setup.
thing. You can't you don't. I feel like, for example, this current moment, I was like, at least I was texting. But it's like, it's real shit, man. It's
You
real
should have
shit.
to do a shot.
I don't know what's better.
Cheapest, lowest shelf, rankest alcohol we can figure out. Like whatever the nastiest. It might just become chalk if I had to like name one.
Yeah, we
But
gotta
if you
come up
wanna
with
use your
like a
phone-
sin list, and like if you do it, you have to.
So it better be worth it to be on your phone for that.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like,
I like it.
that's your fucking. If you gotta be on your phone, you gotta do your shot, man. Better
Yep.
be worth that fucking text. So like, you know what I mean though? Like, I like it. It'd be fun.
Or I feel like the tax is fine as it is. Like if you're gonna do it, that's fine, do it. But just know that I'm gonna give you shit about it, because
You can still give 'em shit.
especially there are moments when it really is rough though, is when it's just two people, and then the other person's on their phone, and it's like, dude, I'm relying on you to have a conversation. So here I am just fucking spinning yarn, buying time, while you're over there checking out fucking clip pics from your girlfriend. And writing little love notes about, no, you hang up. And so, yeah, I feel like I should, at the very least, I'm going to kill that time just by making fun of you, since you've got me tuned out anyway.
Yeah, the problem with that is,
it's like apparently recording's not that important.
You've tried it though. Hasn't been effective.
It's
enough.
effective for me because it helps me fill the time. And it still gives us good content.
Yeah, it's true.
It's better than me saying like, oh, well, it's a little cloudy out and it looks like it might rain. I'd rather just bust Shawn out about it.
Yeah. I feel like you could just bust Shawn out about it, and you'd have to do a shot.
Well, yeah, but I don't have any shots right now. I'm not saying your idea doesn't work. I'm just saying for now I have to stick with mine.
This is what you've done to us, Shawn, by texting, is you've made us have to make content about how we're going to fix this.
You're welcome. Just
There's no Shawn B in team.
There's
half of it, though. Not half.
Fuck,
Part
I'm
of
trying
it.
to
You flip
picture-
that W upside
Can we
down,
get
you
like
got
one of those
half.
Glenbeck whiteboards now to try and figure this out? If there is a Shawn B in team, or if there isn't. And how many like twists and numbers we have to like throw in there. There's turn. I don't know. Did nobody else watch Glenn Beck's show when he had it? No. Some of his conspiracy theories, like to me, were more legitimate than anything Alex Jones throws out there.
Well,
and he would do a really decent job of drawing them out. But he's such an animated guy, and they are kind of crazy, and some of them were just flat out crazy. But he was able to like articulate and draw lines between the things. But it's so easy to set it up as like just a crazy like quack and a gif, you know what I mean? Or just a 15-second clip. If you just look at him pointing out this and then 15 seconds later pointing out something else and none of the context. It was really easy to make him look crazy for it, but it was funny as hell. So like he would be there with his whiteboard and his fucking stick and pointing at like different things on the board on how all these conspiracies are connected. And it was, that's all. I just want to be doing that. But sometimes it would get into that, like, there's 3 letters in this word and 6 in that, and that's why he hates Jews, that kind of crazy shit. And I just picture that with changing Shawn B into team.
There is a Shawn B conspiracy out there.
That was a lot of jumps to make.
The truth is out there. I'm going to find it. But in the meantime, it's time for me to... Shawn B, now it's time for you to fill some time while I choke down one of these Moonshine cherries.
Well, I just want to say that I hope you like the way it tastes. And
that now scares me.
have fun.
How many times have you gotten to say that in the last 6 months?
What's your over under? Quick.
2.
Okay, Sean.
Over.
Ooh.
I forgot how many instances Shawn might find to use that into. I
To
wasn't
use
really
what?
thinking that phrase.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that technically a phrase?
Yeah.
See,
No.
we need an intern besides me that just sits in the corner, and every time I say the word poll, they just go back and they just boom. We're just gonna have polls going all day long, like this or that.
The new Reuters, but it's just fucking Kevin's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it amassing opinions, amassing opinions, because amassing
I
means
hate
to
that you got
collect
that
and
last
gather.
name. I'm
Yeah.
kind of jealous. You got that last. It's broad as fuck.
Yeah.
You can just throw it in so much.
Yep. Like
Do it
mass
before
appeal.
somebody else, because there's other massings that have fucked. I'm sure.
There's not that many of us, and that's why I think
Mm-hmm.
part of my existence might be partially fabricated.
You better capitalize
Like
on
my
that shit.
adopted father is also adopted, and there's like no massings anywhere but my family. I'm like, this feels kind of like a plant, right?
Have you ever looked at your
Like I feel
genealogy
like I'm
to see when
Jim
it changed?
Jones's illegitimate child, and I've got like this whole CIA family watching me.
So I should get that nail polish that checks my drinks.
Whatever you're doing, just run it by Lou first. He's the handler. He's the one always reading off different numbers and colors and odd orders. I think he resets me every Sunday at 8. I won't remember any of this by
Through the
time I
guise
get to
of
his
comics.
house. Yeah. I don't know what he's got the code, so check with him.
Hey, dude, you gonna put that in your mouth or what?
How many times have you said that? What's the over under on that? I bet it's got to be over.
I don't think Shawn has asked for anything ever in his life, so 0.
Oh. I bet he's pulled it out of him. But he's asked to get it out of the dude's mouth at least once. Granted, it might have been dark. See, my issue is I don't want to stick my fingers in your jar.
Again, 0.
I don't want to pop
You don't
this
have to
cherry.
ask.
And that's the first time I've ever said that.
Well, just finish up the juice, man.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, buddy. Get it. Get it. Get it.
That's why we need video. Just a full mouthful of
Damn, I should have been taking
basically
video.
rotten
That's
cherries
bullshit,
that we
man.
deem
Oh,
acceptable
God.
to eat.
You guys
Like it.
want
That's
live
basically
action of
cherry
me
sauerkraut is what you just
Mm.
ate. You literally are eating cherry sauerkraut. It's disgusting. You guys are animals.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was not good.
What the fuck, man? What?
It's rotten. Like you're engineered not to want that shit. That's why you have to force it down. It's gross as fuck.
It was slimy.
Yeah.
It was like everything about food that you wouldn't want.
If
It
your
was
body
like-
is screaming, nah, just listen. That's all I got to say.
You want to take a turn on it, dude?
That's my diet advice. No.
Pop one of them in your mouth, bub. Over under on that? No. Just
I was going
7.
to do it, but I was like, nah. Come on, man. Just put one
It's a
in your,
thing
just
now.
one time. Just do it one time.
It's gonna be our 8th podcast. It's just gonna be over under. I'm just gonna rattle off things. What do you think?
You
the
don't
over
even
under
have
is
to
on this?
chew. Just swallow it, man.
I had a nickel for every time I heard
I
that.
pay extra.
For the chewing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I never.
You guys don't think I actually chew Big League Chew, right? That's just in my bedside table for other people.
God damn. It would be funny as hell just to carry around a big pouch of Big League Chew.
Oh, shit. That's
Pull
you
it out and
imagine,
Be
like,
like,
how
I
much
hope you
extra
don't
room-
mind, and just pull out like a.
Yeah. But if you
Fucking
stick,
bars
if
and
you
shit.
if you have a chick that's down and she puts half a pouch of Big League Chew in her mouth, you know how much extra room is there? Like you don't have to worry about teeth anymore, because it's physically impossible for her to close her jaw.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. This is all theoretical. I've never tried this, but I feel like I just discovered something.
Nobody in this room believes that. That you've never tried it. You've tried it.
What, chewing a whole pouch of Big League gum or asking a chick to chew a whole pouch of Big League gum
Why not both?
pre/mid coitus?
I feel like you've had the chance to do that by now. You've probably done it.
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't
my
you pick,
fucking
like,
levels
mini
are
gum,
high
though?
enough where I'll pretty much, if a thought comes up to my mind, if we're at that point, then I usually feel comfortable enough to be myself. And yeah, if I want to say or think something weird, I'm going to do it. Or if
Yeah.
I want to tell a joke. I told you guys about the time I farted during and just looked the chick dead in the eye and said, "Was that you?"
Yeah.
And like that, yeah. So I probably would,
Shawn B, I'll take one.
but I
guess.
haven't tried it. Yes, pop that cherry. Can I?
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin. Oh,
Oh, I can't, dude. I'm queuing up the video. Shawn B's got to do that. You gotta get that. Living that life some consider a myth. Yes.
Oh, shit.
What did you?
That's gonna be my Easter egg. I'm gonna drop a Will Smith line. Ah, damn it! I just gave it away. Shit.
Oh, it was Will. Was it from his rap album?
That was from Getting Jiggy with It.
Did you actually listen to that album?
Dude, I had that album.
That's hilarious.
It was purchased for me. I also had the Men in Black 2 soundtrack.
What I
Or
love
was it
is
the
that-
first Men in Black? Which one did Will Smith make the song for? That's the Men in
Black.
Sending Forget Me Nots.
Yeah, that's the first one.
We
Yeah,
hand
'cause
that
I
to
actually
you.
had that same soundtrack. Funny. That's funny.
Stealing 70 songs.
Forgive me now.
Oh, it's the
Does it have a pit in it?
Moonshine
No, actually-
Cherry.
I do appreciate that he pitted the cherry, so you don't accidentally.
that. Phrasing.
I should not have been that.
Oh yeah. Oh, we like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
boy.
like that.
Get it.
I gotta have another one just so I don't gag, you know.
Don't worry, live listeners. You'll get to see this in a second. Oh, he's popping another one. So now I feel like I'm gonna have to. Also, Newt Dogg making another guest appearance.
See, it's your
No,
dog. It's
no
not mine. I
cherries
can't
for
do
Newt
this.
Dogg.
He wants it so bad.
Can we
too.
contractually make him a property of BDG?
We have to switch it to Junkyard Dog Radio. JYD, baby. Let's do it.
If that's a concession to make him BDG property, not Kevin property, so I can get him drunk as fuck, I'm down.
Oh, you gonna take him to the vet?
No, he'll get drunk and take a nap. It'll be fine.
Nope.
Fine.
Maybe if I lose a bet.
What's the bet?
I don't know. We can't discuss it on air.
I can't swallow this.
Like,
It's
Pete,
like
dude,
piping back.
Peter rolls deep, man. Like, I'm not fucking with that. Bobby, where you at? He doesn't want a cherry anymore. All right, so it's gonna have to be now. I'm gonna have to do a turn.
Dude, that was the weirdest, like, when your body fights you on swallowing some shit, like, what is that? Like, that's not even your subconscious. Like,
Yeah,
you're
I've heard
telling your body to
that's-
do some shit.
I've heard
It's just
that's a
like,
thing.
nah. And you're like, yeah.
Shawn,
and it's
you
still
take
like,
the
nah.
cameraman, dude.
And then finally, like, it gives up. Who is that inside of you giving up? That's what I want to know.
That's what she said.
Like, you're arguing, basically, though, with yourself. And then eventually you're just like, yeah, I'll let you swallow that.
There it goes.
I know you're trying.
If I had a nickel for every time I
Put it in
That
your
one.
mouth.
Sensation. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Just like that.
I love how you chewed it up like a man. I do appreciate that.
He's a J, bro. Straight up J.
I don't like that.
You didn't like it?
No.
You
I
didn't
should have
have to
never
force
given
that as
Shawn
much.
the feed. We're gonna be going live for the next 45 minutes.
Oh, really not, though.
He's gonna be on his Michael Moore.
We're all gonna die in 20 years.
Jet fuel doesn't burn steel beams. It's gonna be Shawn B. Damn. We remember. Now he's probably texting like my ex is asking him for.
Yeah,
dick
he
pics
gets a
right
phone
now.
in his
That's what
hand.
he's
Instantly
doing.
has to start texting
He's
bitches.
like, ooh.
Shut this bitch
He's
off,
like,
dude.
ooh. I remember that one girl. I'm gonna get her. Stop that broadcast. Boom.
Sweet.
It's like I'm gonna see if I can't get Kev's ex to send me a titty pic.
Nah, we'll never do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it because they'd know me.
Dude, like, no.
Because my response to those usually were, "Well, don't start nothing. Like, you're not here to finish that. What are you doing that for? That's mean." I'm not against it. I know I'm against it. I know you guys are into it. We've had this
What's that?
conversation before. I don't like getting nudes. Like, I like the idea because I'm like, okay, she wants me to see her naked right now, so I'm into that concept of it. But also part of me is like, damn, dude, that's not cool, man.
But you've been to the strip club, and you like the strip club, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but you can ask Shawn here. I usually, like, I'm kind of a con man at the strip club. Like, I'll flirt with some strippers and end up spending like $8.
I understand that,
Like,
but
I'll
you're
spend
going
more
there to
on
get
drinks than
teased.
I do. Normally, I'm going there because somebody else wants to go there, or
Yeah.
to get teased.
And that's the same concept. Like, to me, I just imagine every dude as soon as he leaves the strip club, and I've never been to a strip club because like it just doesn't appeal to me. There's so many things I'd rather do. So like I've never been, but I just assume like as soon as you leave, you beat off. Like what the fuck else would you do after being like fucking blue balled for an hour?
Honestly, I've never left a strip club and rubbed one out. But if I'm going to a strip club, it's for the moment. You know, it's one of those things where it's nice to like have a drink and have some titties in your face. And that's kind of cool. But I don't necessarily need to like, you know, get any actual sexual gratification from being at a strip club.
Oh, if I like look and can't touch it, may as well be a picture to me. That's why it might as well be Snapchat from a chick that I'm gonna fuck later, because that just makes it later, like when I fuck her, even better. Because I've been thinking about it all day or whatever. But a strip club, you ain't even gonna fuck
like
her later.
You kind of didn't want to say that. I feel like you just started like mumbling it. You're like, I'm gonna fuck her later, and so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say it with your chest, son. Do you feel that way or don't you? I feel like you're kind of.
But no, like that's why I'm okay with the
here.
pictures, though. Like to me, I'd rather get the pictures from a chick that I'm gonna fuck later than go to a strip club and just get turned on by some chick that I'm not even gonna fuck later. You know what I mean? I'd rather be turned on by somebody that you're gonna get to like. I don't know. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm weird.
Yeah, I get it. I do get where you're coming from, but it's like.
Do you put the strippers in your Faptionary, Kevin?
Guys, I've been to maybe 4 strip clubs. It's not really a thing for me. My whole outlook on my whole approach on like I'm a trap setting hunter. Like I'm not a lion that chases a gazelle down. I like
the character you selected.
Like I'm that I don't know. For me, it's like the thrill of the chase, but my thrill of the chase is like I like to be chased. So subtlety is my game. I just like to make hints and like let sexual tension build until I'm like, yeah, this is about to happen. I don't.
Can you change your bio on Twitter
there.
to trap setting hunter, and then just the website, please? Like I really like the website bio, the Facebook bio, the Twitter bio, everything that has to do with you. I need your like type to be trap setting hunter, because it just cracks me up so much, and I don't know why. It's probably those fucking cherries I just ate. But as soon as you said that,
those fermented.
I just saw like your stats, and I was like, health 65, weakness, alcohol,
charisma 3, weakness, alcohol, and heights, commitment. It's pretty bad. It's pretty.
I really need that to happen though.
Pretty bad. This
is why you can't give me the passwords for anything though. Just so you know, like I'm letting you know in advance. If you give me a password, I've told you this is what's
That's
gonna happen.
one of my favorite parts, maybe, about the fact that you can't ever remember the password is if you and I ever come to blows, I don't even have to worry about changing it, because like in a week or two, you'll just forget what it is, and then I'll be fine. So everybody, I don't have to do all the hassle of changing 12 passwords.
It said Kev lick my nips. That's what the password is.
That's what it is now.
That's the password to Shawn's Facebook. So
wouldn't it be so fun? Try and log into it right now. That'd be hilarious as fuck.
I'm already logged in under it.
Licking at nippies.
His background is actually some still shot of me in a cutoff where I'm showing side nip. There's like a heart traced out around the nipple. It's not weird, but it's kind of weird.
It's tasteful. It's bad dinner guest style.
It's tastefully
gross,
distasteful, yeah.
Does anybody want more of these fermented cherries?
No, I'm good on those.
Everybody's good.
What have you guys fucking been up to though? Because I've been out of the picture for when did everything blow up at that? Like April, February, March.
It's like February, dude.
Blow up how?
Like all the shit got moved into your house.
Oh yeah. That was February. Yeah, we've been without a studio since February.
But you guys have been active since February. I haven't been. I feel like a piece of shit. But you guys, what have you guys been up to? Like fill me in. Like if people are just like catch me up in them too. Like, you guys been recording
Shawn
fucking
B,
shit, haven't you?
Shawn B, you take the lead there. I mean, so much of my stuff has just been administrative, clerical, and boring.
I got you.
Shawn's got exciting news.
Yeah.
Well, just
while he rubs his nipple.
That's how I always start up. But anyways, it's been good. It's been all right, man. We just Kev and I have definitely did a lot more sports stuff than anything else. Really, we haven't really got to have this type of podcast, so it's awesome. Like, this is the shit I miss, man. I love our sports shit too, but it's just been such an abundance of that the last couple months. It's just a nice little change of pace to get back in the groove of our thing. But yeah, it's mostly been off the bandwagon. Kev has been doing some little solo venturing type of stuff. He's got mass media going on now, which is real cool. For those of you who haven't checked it out or liked it yet, you can follow him. I believe it is.
Why are we giving him free advertising?
Because he deserves
Shawn, we have not worked this out with him yet. Listen,
I'll let him advertise himself then. But anyways,
I'm saying he should pay for it. Is all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
I don't care if
make him
he's
pay.
fucking one of the co-founders or blah 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 blah.
Gonna get that that backstroke, dude. But no, yeah, I got my little Raider flavor thing going on now.
Is that what it's called?
Raider flavor, yeah.
I like that.
Thank you, sir. Yep, Raider flavor. It's going well. I've only done 3 episodes so far, but it's off season, so it's not really a whole lot to cover with Raiders right now. But I've been covering all the major moves, like the Marshawn Lynch signing, the draft day, the Las Vegas move.
That's what I was gonna say. Like you've at least had that drama to talk about, at least, right?
Yeah, I've definitely covered all the big topics and a little bit of leading up to the draft. I was doing like a little wish list.
Does the draft happen?
Yeah, it was this weekend actually.
So draft wise, did the Raiders do better than the Steelers? Because that's my team. I just don't follow football at all.
You said, did they outdo the Steelers?
Did they Yeah. Are they looking better than them this year?
It's hard to say. You never know with rookies, man. You never know what you're getting until you see the rookie play. You know what I mean?
They picked up a bunch of rookies.
As far as big names goes, I mean, the Steelers did better than the Raiders. Raiders did a lot of obscure people sleepers. The Raiders got a lot of sleepers. Is the best way to put it. So yeah, it was all right. I wasn't thrilled with the way my team drafted, but I never really am though. The thing about the Raiders, man, our GM we have, he'll make picks, he'll make draft picks that you're initially what the fuck, man. Yeah. But then they turn out to be all right most of the time. Khalil Mack, for example, when we drafted him, I was like, for real, defensive end for Buffalo the first. I was kind of what the fuck. But then he plays, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad we drafted him." So I mean, you never know.
Same position.
What do you mean?
Did the coach switch his position? You said he was a defensive end for Buffalo.
No, I was actually a linebacker. Oh. But he plays defensive end now. Yeah, he kind of goes back and forth, but it's mostly defensive end. He actually was the first player in NFL history to be named to the Pro Bowl for 2 different positions.
Name dropper.
Yeah, he got Pro Bowl inductee for linebacker and defensive end, so that's pretty sexy.
You obviously know your shit about
if you're
it.
into that kind of thing.
Yeah. But anyways, enough of the Raiders. I will cover. I do plan on doing a episode Wednesday or so, probably, about the draft. Do some draft updating, recapping. Yeah. Some free agent recapping needs to go down. So yeah, for those of you that actually like Raider football, I'll be on the lookout for that sometime in the near future. New Raider flavor.
Find a boy at Raider Flavor.
That's correct. Thank you, sir, Kevin. At Raider Flavor on the Twitter.
Tweedledee-doo.
Yeah, buddy.
Also find them at Bandwagon BDG, where we talk all our sports nonsense. Which really also, not really a plug for me, but you guys should check out Lucky's Comic Talk is back and rebranded as his own. He's got his own Twitter handles, on Facebook page. Check him out. New comic cast all the time, almost daily. Actually, whenever we wrap up here, co-host Kev will be headed down to Studio C to see our boy Lucky. I don't know if it's going to be a video podcast or what's going down tonight, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a big night for us, man. A lot of interesting stuff going down. Shawn, it's just you and me. I'm sorry I left you alone with RJ to talk sports. I feel for you.
No, you're good. He actually asked me what had been going on, and asked me as far as what we've been doing. I can't
and
talk.
which position the quarterback was, and that kind of stuff.
What is a running back? No.
What is DB? Does that mean his dick's big?
Dick's big.
Because I don't want to draft that guy. I don't want him on my team. I don't need that kind of competition.
And with the 56th pick of the dick draft,
big dick player
Kevin Go.
What else you got for me, man? I feel like we're probably about to be close
I think
to
it's about that time, man.
Sweet night.
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
Do not go quiet into the night.
I'm running out of fuel for you people.
You got at least 9 cherries left, so you didn't even eat the whole jar.
I can't, man.
So you lied to our people.
No, I ate as many as I could.
Well, I wish that were good enough, but I just don't think that it is.
No.
What do you think?
I'll never be able to satisfy you, so fuck it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
You want too much. Gotta work too hard. Fingers in that butt. I'm just playing anyways.
Ooh,
Fingers in the butt.
sticking fingers in your butt. Well, that is about our cue. RJ, do you have any last little words of wisdom or any topics? Shawn and I are
If
tapering
it's that I walk
off
back
here.
in the room from peeing and we're done with the show and talking about fingers in the butt. It
Yeah, well-
like I leave for 5 minutes and the show's over when I get back and we're talking about fingers in the butt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to see 60 Grit get kickstarted here before we get all moved in, but if not, once we get everything together, obviously that'll be going again.
Do it. Let's.
Other than that, I just hope they keep following what you all are doing because that shit's great.
It's a whole bunch of nonsense. And if you were watching, I don't need to tell you. You can see it on the screen. Of course, if you're listening on the audio feed only later, you can find us all at Bad Dinner Guest. And through there, you should be able to find all of our individual shows and whatnot at 60 Grit Radio, at Raider Flavor, at Mass Media Pod, at LCT_BDG for Lucky's Comic Talk, because admittedly, Lucky's Comic Talk, that would have been a really long-ass Twitter handle. And SPP Investigate for Nate's paranormal investigations.
Yeah, buddy.
I was almost at ghost stories, and then I felt like that was going to be a slight. And I'm not trying to dog my boy Nate like that over anything other than the Chicago Bulls' epic choke against that weak sauce Celtics team. That is
Whatever.
just some trash, Shawn B. Your boys living a
such a
dream.
Yay,
Living a dream.
sports.
They're a Bon Jovi song right now.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer. That's my shit, dude.
No, I don't. I know it.
Whoa.
Anything you got? I mean,
I really don't have
you know
shit going on
anything
right
else?
now.
Well, I wanted to make sure. I felt bad shutting it down. Like you went to pee and then we shut it down.
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I really don't have shit going on. I'm just excited. I'd like to see. I don't want to make a prediction on when we're going to fucking get to record.
Oh, I didn't know.
60
I
Grit.
just wanted to make sure that you didn't have any last minute topics or anything, brother man.
Nope.
We are about to shut it down. I have been Kev
Shawn B.
and RJ, the quiet one.
Yo, RJ. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been real.
Nighty night.